Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new playthrough on this channel. This time, we'll be taking a look at a game released in 2005 for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. And this game is probably the most infamous and the most polarizing game in the Sonic the Hedgehog community, and began what's known as the Dark Age of Sonic from many fans in the franchise. And this game is probably the most edgiest, most dark game ever, so yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna use a new memory card for this. And you're gonna be hearing those gunshots a lot in the menu, and oh boy, this will be quite a joyride for many people. Dear Lord.
Shit just got real.
That is right folks, this time we'll be playing through Shadow the Hedgehog, released for the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox, and released in 2005. And this is Sega's answer to hey, why don't we give Sonic a gun? But instead of Sonic, they give Shadow, because this is the first time Shadow got his own game published. So after Sonic Adventure 2, everyone's talking about how cool Shadow is, and how edgy, and how cool it is. Even the menus have a lot of gun sounds and gun clicking. So yeah, this is probably one of the most edgy and the most extreme Shadow game, excuse me, not Shadow game, Sonic game to this day. And yeah, this is probably the most infamous game. When this first came out in trailers, a lot of people didn't think this was an April Fool's joke. This is people didn't think this game's gonna be packing heat and carrying a lot of weapons. So yeah, we're gonna start by showing off most of the levels in part 1, and we're gonna show you how this game works. And yeah, we're gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy it.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Why does that name haunt me? It's the only thing I can remember. And that gruesome image. Maria! Who am I? And why can't I remember anything? And who is this Maria? Look how pathetic they are. I don't have time for these humans.
Shadow. As you can see, the day of reckoning will soon be here. Find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me as promised.
Who are you, and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about? Just what was that all about? If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as you see on screen now, this game has a morality system, and we're going to show you what I mean by that as we go through the first stage of the game, Westopolis. And this is the part you're going to play this part, the level 10 times, and you'll see why.
Promise time. Time to go and fulfill this promise.
So yeah, Westopolis is definitely going to be the first stage of the game, and it's probably the most played part, as I mentioned before, this game had a morality system. That means that you could choose to be good or evil depending on what mission you want to do. So you're going to see more to that as we get to more playthroughs. And yeah, because like, yeah, right now I'm going to start with the neutral pathway just like everyone else. Like everyone starting off this game would always go to neutral just to get a taste of what's going on in Shadow. So Shadow controls pretty similar to Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes. The only thing you can do now with the new one is pick up weapons or guns. By killing certain round enemies when holding a weapon, like the gun soldiers or those black arm aliens, he can equip the weapon himself, like a blaster, a handgun, like the pistol I'm holding. And yeah, he can like do certain things, like, you know, semi-auto pistols, bazookas, rocket launchers, assault rifles, a grenade launcher, any type of weapon.
There should be a Chaos Emerald somewhere in this city.
Destroy the soldiers.
Let's show the black creatures that we mean business.
Okay, like I mentioned before, this game had a morality system where, depending on your allegiance and depending on your objective, you could choose between neutral, hero, or dark. And depending on which, so first of this playthrough, I'm going to go with the neutral pathway as to part 1 to get an idea on what's going on in the game. And eventually later on, I'll begin doing the hero and the dark missions. And yeah, the hero and dark mission have different objective. Well, the neutral pathway is just get to the chaos, get to the gold ring, and that's it. The hero mission is just kill all the aliens in the area, or if you're doing the dark mission, you have to kill all the gun soldiers, be evil. So yeah, right now I'm going to ignore most of the enemies. And this is what our route look like. So I'm going to go in a straight line, and then I'll work my way down once we get to the hero pathway, and then last I'll be doing the dark missions. So yeah, on the screen on the left side, right now I had the dark mission set. We're not going to do the dark mission. And yeah, it's so basically, yeah, because it's just like a whole kind of a little bit of hassle depending on what kind of mission you're doing. So whether it's not like, not all the hero and dark missions are like this. Some of them require you to activate some object or take out some things. So again, the hero pathway is just kill all the gun soldier area to be good, or kill all the kill all the black arm, the aliens to be good, or kill all the gun soldiers to be evil. And with that, there's two different meters on the top corner. As you notice, there's a red meter and a blue meter. The difference is, the red meter fill up Shadow's Chaos Blast. So as I killed a lot of gun soldiers in the area, I perform the Chaos Blast and have a larger explosion. So yeah, the red Chaos Blast, you finally kill all the gun soldiers, and the blue meter is Chaos Control. By killing a certain amount of aliens in the area, or in the level, you can feel Chaos Control and allow you to zip through the rest of the stage on a certain level. And while your meter is maxed out, you can have unlimited ammo and invincibility. So yeah, the Chaos Control is not really practical, because if you're doing an objective, zipping through an area is the last thing to worry about. But yeah, like some objectives, like you have to find, like if you're doing like darker hero mission, you have to find that one. You have to, so as of right now, there are 35 gun soldiers in the area. There's not 36, there's not 37. Some of them are just hiding in the corner, some are hiding in crates, debris, or trucks, or cars. And same with the black arms. Yeah, oh, there's the gold ring. So yeah, that's the end of Westopolis and the neutral pathway. Again, not too hard. It's just to let you know what to do.
Once I find all of the emeralds, then I'll find the truth. Perfect.
The black aliens have hit 6 major cities around the world, and every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the heaviest casualties due to its weakened defense system. Downtown Westopolis has been almost completely destroyed. Unconfirmed sources have also reported seeing a black hedgehog in Westopolis.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now! And if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them all.
But sir, isn't Shadow on our
I
side?
gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy. You can't fool me, Shadow. This time, you're mine.
You've deliberately disobeyed me, Shadow.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you? Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
The Professor?
Strange that you don't remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence! The ramifications of your disobedience will be severe.
So yeah, we got introduced to the commander of gun. That was Abraham Tower. Yeah, we have an official name now. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing him more in later pathways. But for now, we're going to the second stage, Glyphic Canyon on the neutral path.
Where am I? Whoa. I guess I underestimated his powers. There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out what they're up to. I don't remember this place.
So yeah, the second mission or second level in the neutral pathway is Glyphic Canyon, and yeah, there's going to be a completely different objective from Westopolis.
Hey, Shadow! You saw him too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here? Time to clean house and do a little exterminating.
So yeah, representing the, yeah, we got Jordan with Knuckles this time, and yeah, instead of Sonic, we got Knuckles in this, representing the hero side. I think Knuckles, you mean in front of you, not behind me. Yeah, anywho, yeah, depending on your level you're choosing, depending on your pathway, you have different characters like representing different pathways and depending on what it is. So it's not always Sonic or Black Doom representing his side. And yeah, oh, fun fact, Black Doom, if you guys didn't know, Black Doom is actually voiced by Sean Schimmel. If you don't know Sean Schimmel, he's the guy, he's the same person who voiced Goku in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, a lot of people didn't believe that because like Black Doom, like I think what Sean Schimmel is going for is it's like more of a Dr. Claw impression from Inspector Gadget or Soundwave from Transformers from G1. Without what Soundwave without the robotic monotone, but yeah, I think it's more of a Dr. Claw impression. I think what he's going for. But yeah, like everyone didn't believe that. I think one fan even asked him in a panel.
There's an emerald somewhere in this wasteland.
Get rid of these annoying aliens.
Touch the glimmering jewel and reawaken our temple.
There's
Get rid of these annoying aliens.
There's an emerald somewhere in this wasteland.
Okay, we're gonna continue going straight, because if you go down, that's a hero pathway. If you go up, that's a dark mission. So we're gonna stick with neutral for the majority of these playthroughs. So yeah, that's just gonna play.
There's an emerald
Yeah,
somewhere in this wasteland.
we're just like going through the whole. So yeah, I don't know. This is. I mean, some of the level designs in Shadow is kind of hit or miss. Like some of it could be good, but the missions kind of ruined it. And I mean, the neutral pathway is like 6 stages, and same with everyone else depending on their choices. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Glyphic Canyon is not too bad. It's like mostly when platforming is kind of be a problem. Oh yeah, and Knuckles is voiced by Dan Green in this game. If you don't know who's Dan Green is the same guy who did Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as like Mewtwo and any other like 4Kids things he did back in the day. Because yeah, this is also the first game I used the 4Kids cast as well. And when people heard of this game using the cast from 4Kids Entertainment, a lot of people believed that they didn't really like the decision because everyone believed that because Dean Bristow, Dr. Eggman's original voice actor, passed away in January 2005. Everyone assumed that, because since Mike Pollock was joining, they decided, you know, if we're gonna have Mike Pollock, why don't we have all the 4Kids cast? However, this has actually been debunked like, by Mike Pollock saying, no, that's not the case. I don't know, he said in a recent interview that it's not the case because somewhere in like early January of 2005, possibly even sooner than that Sega and Sonic Team was already considering recasting the whole team after Sonic Heroes and Sonic Advance 2, so yeah, so it's like it's actually kind of like, you know, a little controversial with the everyone is not very happy with the 4Kids cast. And I'm not saying not all of them are bad. Like they're actually really good. And yeah, so yeah, replacing Ryan Drummond from Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes is Jason Griffith. Jason Griffith is both Sonic and Shadow in this game, and some people, like, I think Jason Griffith is like my favorite Sonic voice actor out of all of them, and yeah, that's Glyphic Canyon. But yeah, I think Jason Griffith back then, like, well, I think he got a little bit too much hate back then, but I still love him to this day.
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide. Perfect.
Mr. President, we've received a report from the Central Information Agency. Our ground troops have successfully pushed back the black aliens from Westopolis. We've also managed to suppress enemy forces in 5 other cities. There's also reports that the CIA's mainframe has been compromised. We're investigating the incidents now. It is a strong possibility that this was also committed by the black aliens.
Tell the commanding generals that the United Federation will never surrender to terrorists.
Yes, Mr. President.
This planet was once saved from tyranny and annihilation by you 2 heroes. Now mankind must protect this peace at all costs. We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
Wouldn't it be kind of odd if the president, like Donald Trump or Joe Biden, actually had a picture of Sonic or Shadow in the White House to this day? And it's kind of weird. I always compare that president in the cutscene to Joe Biden, a younger Joe Biden, for some reason. I don't know why.
I wonder if there are any Chaos Emeralds around here. What? That's right. I somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where? And why? I know this place. It feels like I've been here.
This place used to be a human military base, and they still maintain
I need to find the Chaos Emerald that's in this forest.
Let's find those top secret discs.
Annihilate the human army.
So yeah, folks, next is Prison Island, and Prison Island has like a gimmick where, like Sonic Adventure 2, this one has like a few like hazards, like the poisons, a river we're gonna find later in the level, and Charmy actually represents the hero side. And let me tell you guys, when I was playing the hero mission, Charmy, I don't know what Charmy, like I know Charmy is like, I think 6 in this game. Like I don't know why they made Charmy like this annoying. Like I know he's a B, but like, yeah, he's a member of the Chaos and he doesn't know what a top secret disc or a floppy disk is. Like Team Chaos is meant to be a detective agency, and yet instead of SB or Vector, they send Charmy. Like, I don't know, maybe this is... Well, no offense to I think Amy Bernabang voices Charmy. Yeah, Amy Bernabang voices Charmy in this game, and no, she's okay. I don't have anything against her. I just don't like how they've written Charmy as this annoying, like, you know, character, and you're gonna know why many people don't like this, and it's starting to get people's nerves on why people don't like Charmy in this level. But anywho, I rest my case. So yeah, for the hero mission, you just basically have to find the top secret disc, and the dark mission is just kill all the gun soldiers in the area. And this part, you could be, sometimes, like, there was a lot of river in this part where you get those different branches, so you gotta go through every single part if you're doing the dark mission, that you have to find that one gun robot or that gun beetle just hiding in the corner, so it can be a pain. But luckily we're doing the heroes, so we're not gonna do those.
We can't find any top secret discs anywhere. Where could they be?
And yeah, I mean,
Yahoo! Number 2.
I've been like, you know, before I began the playthrough, I've been practicing a little bit on, like, you know, some of the level, because I will show off, like, obviously I'm not going to A-rank every single level in the playthrough, but, you know, I guess when I'm done, like, when I go through the last story segment, I will show off expert mode, because I have it on a separate memory card on the GameCube. I know the game is also on the PS2 and the Xbox, and the only difference between the PS2, because the PlayStation 2 still has problems like Sonic Heroes on the PlayStation 2 with frame rate issues, like frame rate drops and collision detection, and Xbox is similar to GameCube, so yeah, Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog on PS2 is like not the good port of the game. And yeah, we'll just be hang down and okay, honestly, like there are like some okay parts of this game, like the gunplay, while I find the idea ridiculous, at least it's still kind of satisfying as you unlock more in the game when you complete the story, different branching storylines. But yeah, is this, yeah, the controls are not good either, so yeah, we're gonna be finished neutral.
Good job.
And yep, that's the goal ring. We're done with neutral pathway for Prison Island. Not that hard, but not easy either.
I found it, the 4th emerald. Perfect.
Those idiots! They're destroying everything! How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city? I'm at my limit. I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
I bet no one expected this baby could fly.
I transported this brilliant flying fortress to this planet over 2,000 years ago. It's magnificent, the perfect killing machine, ready to oppose terror in unimaginable ways. Do these fools really believe they can stop me?
Isn't that Doctor?
Shadow, do not fear.
Okay, folks, time to take on Dr. Eggman with the Eggman Empire in the next level of Sky Troops. And this is literally just a rehash of Glyphic Canyon, and you're going to see why. As this is the part where they're just copy and pasting each level design. So they're basically in 6 stages in neutral. So they're already copy and pasting 6 stages already.
This blue sky, staring at it from afar. Have I seen it before?
I am not going to answer that question. But yeah, anywho, yeah, Sky Troop is basically just... It's so similar to Glyphic Canyon. Like, yeah, neutral is the 6 stages. So we have, like, Westopolis, Glyphic Canyon, Prison Island, Sky Troops, and the next stage is Iron Jungle, which is a rehash of Prison Island and Glyphic Canyon. So they're already copy and pasting the same playthrough. It's like, come on, dude, come on, second, you're not putting any effort.
Shadow, fancy running into you here. There's got to be some kind of peculiar power source that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it.
I've got to get on board the Doctor's flagship.
Annihilate the scientists' battleships.
I've got...
Destroy the aliens' power units.
So yeah, folks, yeah, the hero mission is basically just activate the jewels like Glyphic Canyon. However, it's swapped because Dr. Eggman is technically our hero guy. Well, not necessarily, only the hero part guy in this mission, or this level design. Well, for Black DBZ. For the hero mission, just find the jewels, activate them like Glyphic Canyon, and the dark mission is just basically just shoot all of Dr. Eggman's airships. And yeah, this is a gun mech. It has the ability to jump high as you hold the A button, and when I first played it, I didn't know how to do it. I just like let go of the A button and it does not jump all the way. So like, what happened was like I always let go of the A button too soon. I didn't realize you have to hold it down to jump higher, and yeah, this is when I jump higher, it'll end up dying. I just end up falling into a pit and I end up dying. So yeah, I think the only use of, because I mentioned before in Westopolis, the Chaos Control is only useful for like, if you're doing a neutral pathway, or like getting to the goal ring. Not all of the neutral result you can get in the goal ring. If you go near the end of the pathway, like stage 6, like you also have the goal ring for the hero or dark mission, so it all depends on the mission itself. Not every neutral mission is designed to go to the goal ring. And yeah, because when you fill up your evil meter or dark meter on the left side, the red one, it will do Chaos Blast, and if you fill on the right side, you get Chaos Control. But yeah, this part is like, it has the, all the enemies are having the health bars again, like Sonic Heroes, but luckily with the gunplay, or the gun mechanic, you're encouraged to use guns to or shoot them to drain the health faster, which I was okay with, because, and same with Sonic Heroes, where you're encouraged to whip out the power characters like Knuckles, or Omega, or Vector, or Big the Cat in Sonic Heroes to take out the health bar more easily, and same with Shadow the Hedgehog, you have to use the guns to take them out more easily as well. So yeah, my Dr. Eggman, I mentioned before, is voiced by Mike Pollock, and Mike Pollock is still Dr. Eggman to this day, even after the 4Kids contract expired. I remember correctly, when Sonic Colors came out in 2010, after the 4Kids contract expired, I think Mike Pollock had to re-audition to keep the role, and thank goodness he kept the role, because Mike Pollock is still the greatest Dr. Eggman to this day. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I want to ask him, like, if I find him in a convention, I want to ask him, what do you think of in the ending in the neutral pathway, and we'll see why. Like, if I run into him in a convention or someplace. Yeah, he's a great replacement for the successor to the late Dean Bristow. So yeah. Yeah, is this part? Yeah, this is a shadow box, and we're gonna see more. When we complete more objectives, we're gonna unlock more weapons in the game. Once they do complete a certain ending, we're gonna unlock more weapons in the game, and you're gonna see why in a few minutes or a few moments. No, I wouldn't say moments. I would say like near the end of pathways. So what I'm doing is like once I've finished a certain mission or level in stage 6, I'm gonna cut to the second part because technically you have to play the level twice to get both the endings. So that's what I'm gonna do in the next part, in part 2, in the neutral pathway. And yeah, folks, that's the end of Scout Troops.
You're not getting away from me this time, Doctor.
Again, not too much different from Glyphic Canyon, and we're going to see more of the neutral pathway in part 2, so I'll see you guys then. Toodles.
Discovering the secret of my past will be nearly impossible. I'll take those odds. Meet Shadow the Hedgehog. His mysterious past holds the key to the world's future. Is he a hero or a villain? You decide. Either way, you'll have a blast. Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.